Right now at 6, breaking news. Old Man Winter is blowing in a big way across Hampton roads. The snow has arrived in many locations.
And that, ladies and gentlemen, is the reason you need to be careful. Numerous crashes around the area, including one right in front of our live cameras. We have a lot to get to as we continue our winter weather coverage.
First, we will remind you that we have closings and delays running right there at the bottom of your screen. Here's video from Suffolk as we tell you a state of emergency is in effect for both Virginia and North Carolina. Road crews in every community have been preparing for the storm since yesterday.
It's all part of the system that could cripple much of the mid-Atlantic overnight. We have reporters all over Hampton roads bringing you the latest on conditions around the area.
We start with the most important information. How much snow should we expect? Super Doppler 10 weather team has been tracking the snow all weekend long. Don, what is the latest?
Well, we've got the latest forecast models for you and show you what's moving on in. Obviously, we're pretty well snow covered already. It's generally an inch or less into the region, but we are seeing some pockets of heavier snow. And here is Super Doppler 10 live to show you what's going on. Really, there's one little persistent line of heavier snow over the peninsula, but there's a lot more to come. We are seeing pockets of, not pockets, of a solid area of darker blue right on out into here that continues to advance eastward. And once it does, we're likely to continue to see a lot of heavier snow move on into the region. But for now, we've just got some pockets of heavier snow going on across parts of the peninsula, where we are seeing a little bit of lighter snow elsewhere. How much do we get out of this? Well, we'll likely see around 3 inches from the southern end of Virginia Beach into the Hickory section of Suffolk and into eastern North Carolina, lesser amounts farther southward. But generally 4 to 5 inches right through here. And I'll be able to show you the latest forecast models, and we're updating them right now, and I'll have them for you in a few minutes, showing you what's going on with some of these snowfall amounts, and I'd like it to be bigger into the peninsula, around 6 to 8 inches. And then once we hit Williamsburg, all bets are off because it looks like 8 to 10, 10 to 12 inches. There's some forecast models that even have upwards of 16 inches into some of these areas right on up through here. We'll show you that and show you when all of this will really kick in, and also when it's going to be coming to an end. I'll have that with our forecast in just a few minutes.
Now let's take another live look outside with the WAVY traffic jam cams as we tell you about VDOT's plans. You see light traffic out there, but snow definitely down there on the roads. And the crews are out there and about. They've been out there since yesterday. As the snow begins to fall, those crews will put down sand and salt. And once snow reaches 2 inches, that is when they will plow. Interstates and primary highways will be VDOT's priority. Let's get to our team of reporters throughout Hampton roads now. 10 on your side's Joe Fisher is in Williamsburg.
And Joe, that was one of the first places to get snow, and you could see a lot more up there.
Tom and Nicole, exactly right. We started seeing snow around 2:30 this afternoon. Started with those flurries, and now it's coming down pretty good. Over the past 15 minutes, a big change here in Williamsburg. Those big flakes started. We're now back to these small flakes here, but we want to give you a look at the roads. We're on Richmond Road right now, right here at the intersection of Bypass Road, and I can tell you, just looking at these roads, they have gotten worse in just the past 15 to 20 minutes. We have seen trucks with the city of Williamsburg come through here. They have been plowing, they have been salting. They probably need to do another pass through here on Richmond Road now. But just to give you a little update as far as closings, James City County of Williamsburg schools, they are closed tomorrow, as well as schools in York County are closed tomorrow because of this snow. We're going to continue to monitor the situation here in Williamsburg, but for now, we're going to send it back to you.
All right, Joe, right now we're going to switch to 10 on your side's Aaron Kelly.
Yes, Aaron is just down the road in Hampton. And Aaron, you actually witnessed an accident out there.
Well, our live camera was out here. This was in between our 5 o'clock and 5:30 report, and there was an accident right in front of our camera about a few feet away. I'm just going to show you it. I talked to both of the drivers. Both of them appear to be okay. They have left the area. There was damage to at least one of the vehicles, but that was just between 5 and 5:30 that all happened, just a few feet away from where our camera was. I can show you down here on the ground. You can still see the tracks left from the vehicles. And I talked to both of the drivers. They didn't really know what happened. Maybe the wheels locked up or something, but just shows you how difficult the driving conditions are here. You really want to be careful. We are off of Mercury Boulevard, and we have seen cars having difficulty getting around corners. But that is the latest here in Hampton. We will send it back to you.
All right, now to the south side, which saw the snow starting to fall at about 2 this afternoon.
10 on your side's Andy Fox joins us from Norfolk. Andy, what's the story from there?
Well, we're here at Tidewater in Princess Anne, East Princess Anne. Young man was driving by just now, said, "Hey, Andy, how you doing?" I said, "You're not going to school tomorrow in Norfolk." He was so happy, but there is a serious issue out here, and that is the ice. People going along slowly. Earlier this afternoon, this is what happened. We had just set up here at Tidewater in Princess Anne already. Car got stuck, spinning the wheels, got in there, started pushing. Nice and easy. Pushing. And they finally started getting down Tidewater Drive, and then the police officer all the way down there, she got onto Tidewater, trying to get back to Chesapeake. Officer followed her to make sure that she got on. We did not see her having any problem after that, but it is very icy out here on Tidewater Drive. Please be careful. That's the latest from Norfolk. In Norfolk, Andy Fox, 10 on your side.
And now to Virginia Beach for the latest on conditions there.
Yeah, 10 on your side's Jason Marks has been talking with city officials. Jason, how did they prepare?
Oh, they are preparing right now. As you can see, this is a very busy place here at Public Works in Virginia Beach. One truck coming in after another. We're told that they're starting this shift right now, 6 p.m. to 6 a.m. They're going to go 12-hour shifts. What they're doing is they're loading a sand salt abrasive. Let me give you a closer look at what this looks like. And you can see it's got a red tint to it, and they say they want to use the reddish sand because that way they know where they've already put sand down. They actually have an idea of what roads they've done this. We're told they have 1,700 tons of this ready to roll, and if they need to, they have the ingredients where they can mix up another 1,700 tons. So they're ready. Trucks are going to go out. We're actually going to ride with some crews here after this live shot, and we'll let you know what they're doing coming up on WAVY News 10 at 11, and of course our sister station, Fox 43 News. But a very busy night for these crews, and it's just getting started, guys. Now back to you.
All right, thank you, Jason. And supplies to handle the snow at home were quickly out the door. 10 on your side went to Taylor's in Norfolk, where everything from shovels to salt, they were flying out the door. Some big-name hardware stores dealt with shortages even before the storm, thanks to the blizzards in New England.